Darkseid seeks to find something beyond the multiverse after the multiverse is severed from this version of reality. He cuts off his hand as a sacrifice, which, if it's not influenced and inspired by Odin sacrificing his eye on Yggdrasil, the world tree, he uses his blood to power the Miracle Machine, which I forgot to look up because I recognize that name. I just can't remember what other stuff it's been in. Then what happens? Then Calabac and the other higher-ups of Apocalypse shows up. Darkseid says he doesn't need him anymore. And then he kills Calabac. He sacrifices his son to the machine. Darkseid then searches hell and heaven until he finds Jim Corrigan the Spectre. He brings him to the Miracle Machine and forces the Spectre to bond into Darkseid. And eventually he allows himself to die and blow up on the Watchtower. I don't know why he had to go there. I guess just to show them that this is what he's doing. No, I do know why he went there. Because we need the story to happen. That's why this happens. Is because we need the story to happen. He then reconstitutes into a new blazing form of existence and creates his own reality where, quote, hope is the underdog. Heroes in this world are the minority instead of just outright non-existing. He is seemingly a full-on god here. More so, I suppose, than he is normally. So why does he still let Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Flash, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, why does he still let all this stuff exist? Why? If he's seemingly maybe not the full-on creator of this new world, but has taken all... Let's look at how the new Ultimate Marvel Universe did this, shall we? Reed Richards, the Maker, makes a portal and a device, a giant machine that creates miracles, if you will. And he finds a new reality, unbeholden to anything else. And he goes there, and he enacts his will upon that reality to make himself the pure controller. He undoes most of the Fantastic Four. He keeps Captain America frozen. He kills Wolverine. Does some stuff to the Hulk to keep him under his control. He plans and he formulates and he rewrites that reality, whether it be metaphysically or just downright historical and physically, to his every whim, to the point in modern day, he controls everything. The world of that reality is totally unlike our own. Darkseid does not do any of that. This immortal, multiversal being. Most of my Darkseid knowledge, really, and like inspiration and interest, comes from Jack Kirby's books and Grant Morrison's books. Darkseid was essentially a despotic coward, really. When Apocalypse is under revolt in the Hunger Dogs, he fucking runs away. And then he and Orion get into a shootout. And then afterward, it's... Grant Morrison comes in and they're like, oh, well, Darkseid is actually a multiversal being, and all of the new gods actually, what we see as the new gods in the DC universe, they're actually just sort of suits. They're fiction suits. Like the fiction suit that I created for myself to speak to Animal Man in my comic. And that's not actually them. They're actually a multiversal entity from a higher dimension, far greater, 10th and up dimensions, and when they enter that reality, that's the form that they take is Darkseid and Orion and the new gods and the Apocalypse and all this. So that's my understanding of Darkseid. Seemingly, the DC has just undone everything with that, and that's why I don't bother reading anything that has to do with Darkseid anymore. Needless to say, Marvel did it better.